It's breakfast time again today in the Little Piece of Heart kitchen. It's me, Kathleen Hart here, and you guys know I absolutely love frittatas. They're the best, quickest thing to do on a Saturday or Sunday meal prep for a breakfast that you can heat up all week long. So today I'm going to be making one that is buffalo chicken flavored. So good. If anybody that you know likes buffalo chicken, they will love this frittata. So let me show you what the ingredients are. Super, super simple. You know me. Easy, quick, simple, low carb. So let's take a look. We have 7 eggs here, which I'm gonna whip up in a little bit with some salt, pepper, and some heavy cream, or half and half, whatever you have. Then for the inside of the frittata, I have some blue cheese crumbles here. I'm probably not gonna use all of these, but you can use as much or as little as you like. I have some chopped up celery and a little bit of a white onion, just minced up. We have some rotisserie chicken here and some hot sauce. Now, the hot sauce. My absolute favorite hot sauce to use is Frank's brand. I don't get endorsed by him, nothing. This is just the best one. And as you can see here, right on the label, this is a 0 carb hot sauce, which is phenomenal in my world because this packs so much flavor. And this is the mild one. You could also get the hot, but whatever you want. So we're gonna be using that today, which is great because it takes the buffalo and adds it to the chicken, and it's great. So the first thing I'm gonna do to start this is grease a 9-inch pie plate. I use a glass one for all my frittatas. And we're gonna take our shredded chicken here, which I took a rotisserie chicken breast and I just shredded it. I'm gonna add a little bit of hot sauce right into the chicken. That's where we're gonna start the buffalo flavor. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, and then just really simply, I'm just gonna try to just coat this in my dish here. You just wanna get, oh, my oven is preheated. That's another, reminds me, preheat the oven to 425 for this frittata. All right, great. So as you can see, we just want the chicken lightly coated in that buffalo sauce. Put that aside. And we're gonna get to our eggs. The eggs, we are going to add in a pinch of pepper and a pinch of salt. And then our half and half is gonna go in, right in there. And then I'm just gonna beat this with my fork. That's my favorite tool for eggs. And we're gonna get them so they're nice and whipped up and all combined. And now we are ready to assemble everything. So I dumped my celery and my onion right into my pie dish here that I already greased with some cooking spray. And this is how I like to assemble this. I like to put the veggies in, and then I like to pour my eggs in. And now once that's in, I like to just take my fork and run it along the bottom just to move those veggies around so that they get coated in the egg as well. Now I'm gonna go in with clean hands to my buffalo chicken here. And I'm actually just gonna take it and I'm gonna drop it in so that it gets evenly distributed throughout the egg. If I were to add it first, sometimes then you get a bunch of chicken kind of clumped together. So I like to just spread it out myself with my hands. I feel like that's just the most effective way to do this. So now that we have our chicken added in, we're going to add in some blue cheese. You can also use gorgonzola or you can leave it out, but it's totally up to you guys, whatever you want to do. I like to use blue cheese and I like to keep it in big crumbles like this and just drop them in right around the outside. And then I just like to kind of drop them all over the frittata. The more the better in my opinion, but use as much or as little as you prefer. Now that we have everything in here, I'm going to just go and take my fork and just kind of push everything down a little bit just so that it gets covered in the egg. And that will just help while it's baking too. Just get everything in there. Okay, the last thing I like to do before I pop this baby into the oven is I like to take about, I don't know, 2 or 3 tablespoons of hot sauce. And I'll show you what I like to do. You can make this as pretty or as, artistic as you want, but I just like to go around in a circle with it so that every time you cut into a piece, you kind of get a little extra bite of hot sauce. And after I made it the first time, Jay told me that he wanted more hot sauce. So I'm gonna add in a little bit extra this time. And it kind of makes it look cool. You can skip this step too, but I feel like it just gives that little extra buffalo kick And it's kind of fun looking too. So I'm gonna pop this into the oven for about 22 to 25 minutes, depending on how it looks. And once it's fully baked, I will bring it back here and show you guys what it looks like. So this was actually in my oven for about 23, 24 minutes. I took it out and let it sit for 5 minutes. When it first came out, it was kind of puffy, but don't worry, it will settle down. And this is the after effect. Isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna cut into this just so I can show you guys how cool it looks. You can see all of the blue cheese running through there, the chicken. All right, let's do this. Okay, now come on in close. Past the steam. Take a look at that. We have all the makings of what will be a beautiful and yummy buffalo chicken frittata. There's onion, celery. Look at all that chicken. I don't know about you guys, but me, I don't really like really eggy frittatas. I like when there's a lot of filling, a lot of stuff in there, so that the eggs are kind of like, they just take a back seat and they're the vehicle for all of this. So let me go in here and just take a bite. That. I'm gonna get a little chunk of hot sauce right here. Oh, look at that chicken. You know what's really great? The celery is still crunchy. That is the best part about this. It really brings you back to eating like a buffalo wing. I'm gonna go right in here. Big chunk of blue cheese. Look at that. The blue cheese just cuts through and melts. And actually mellows out a lot too. You guys are gonna love this. If you like buffalo chicken anything, why not make a buffalo chicken frittata and have it for breakfast, right? Click on the link below. I'm gonna put the link to my blog where you can find the full recipe with all of the measurements and everything you need to make this at home. Follow me, subscribe to me. I will be sharing much more low carb recipes for you guys all to enjoy. And we will be on this journey together, our low carb journey. So I'll see you guys next time. Kathleen Hart here, signing out.